We got one more wide receiver, you guys. One more wide
One more.
receiver.
But it's
Isaiah Bond.
Isaiah Bond.
Which, by the way, his number is 7, not 007. It's just funny. But it is there. Went to Texas, 5'11", 180 pounds, 21 years old, from Buford, Georgia. By the way, we're talking about 2 players from Buford, Georgia today, which is, I think, a little bit odd, and probably the first time we've really talked with 2 people from Buford, Georgia. Not exactly the bustling hub on the map that you would think. I do know the area though, because actually right where my family's lake house is, right outside of there, so I do know the area pretty well. Nice little area. So he started off in Alabama.
Freaking Bama.
Alabama. 22, 220 yards and a touchdown. 23, 668 yards and 4 touchdowns. Then he moves over to Texas. So 24, 14 games, 34 catches, 540 yards, 5 touchdowns. Throws in a couple more rushes, 4 rushes for 98 yards and a touchdown. Just a 68.9 PFF grade. This is a guy, though, that I'm telling you. Like, you ever look at this player and you're like, I don't get it. Why does everybody like him so much? That's what Isaiah Bond is for me. Like, there's a lot of people that, quite frankly, there's people that scout for a living. People that, quite frankly, spend more time on it than me and Rob do, because they don't have 9 to 5s. That is their 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And they love this kid. And he's going to be a day 2 pick probably because of this kind of stuff. I don't think he's worth the day 2 pick. We'd be very clear on that. I do not think he's worth the day 2 pick. This kid has bust potential if somebody takes him at a day 2 pick. Take him mid day 3. Okay. I can see that. I can get that. And what I mean by bust is just point blank, not even his fault. He's going to be drafted earlier than he should be. Point blank.
Yeah. He's more like that 4th round kind of guy to me.
4th, 5th. Yeah. That's what I would think. And to be honest, we only have him on the list, guys, because of the fact that there are people who think he's better than what we think he is. So we just wanted to include him. He is dynamic. He is explosive. He is a good route runner. He does have elite speed, and that's, I think, what really people are big on with him. Like, people just love the speedy guys. That's just what it is at that point there. It's he's a 4.39 was his speed, by the way. Now he said going into the combine that he was going to break Xavier Worthy's record of 4.21. Let's be honest. Talking like 0.18 of a second, or 0.18 of a second was all it was difference between him and the record.
Yeah.
So I do think that he's somebody who got that speed, and speed tends to attract people's attention.
Yeah, because he's definitely going to be like, that alone is going to get him like a lot of looks.
Yeah, and Anthony already beat me to the punch here. He said, "Yeah, speed is fantastic. Look at our speedy guy named Hyatt. So fast, I didn't even see him play this year." Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fall for a speed guy, because you know what? If speed was that big of a thing in the the game of football, as some people think it is, this kid would have had better numbers than 540 yards.
Well, speed is a big thing, but speed
not
alone,
that big.
But speed alone doesn't get you where you got to go. There's other things you need.
I'm telling you right now, I would take a kid like Restrepo, that's a scrappy, smart player, and slow as anything. I'm going to try to put it nicely.
Yeah,
then a kid like Bond, who is extremely fast, but doesn't have the same football IQ, doesn't have the same hands, because he does have bad hands.
Exactly. Because what's like, you're talking about, small, fast guy who's 180 pounds, and you're talking about Restrepo, who's 225? We just said 45-pound difference.
No, 198.
Even still, 18 pounds. 18 pounds.
I know 18 pounds is decent. It's, 1 inch difference in the height, and that's it. But 18 pounds are different. So, but like I said, Bond's got bad hands. He does have a small catch radius. Again, he's 5'11", 180 pounds. He's not a big guy. He's a bad run blocker, not just like bad, but almost like doesn't want to do it because he recognizes he's not good at it or ever going to be because of his size, probably. He also has a lot of trouble with physical corners. Now, here's the difference of why I'm saying I prefer a scrappy guy over a speed guy. This scrappy guy, whether you're fast or whether you're physical, because that's what most corners kind of go into, the fast or physical. There's some guys who do a combination, but usually that's one of the two is your main thing. The scrappy guy will get around a physical corner. He will find a way to move, juke just a little bit, run the right route at that point to gain some separation like that. The same can be said with the fast guys as well, because the fast guys may be fast, but if you have better skills in your route running, they're going to have a little more trouble overcoming that.
Yeah.
You know, the speed guy, he just counts on beating people out speed-wise and has no plan for physical corners whatsoever. That's Hyatt's problem. This guy is a shorter Hyatt.
That's pretty fair to say.
Yeah. So, again, someone's going to fall in love with the speed. He's going to go ahead and be a second, a day 2 pick, probably going in the 3rd round. But who knows if somebody falls in love with him, takes me even sooner. But you can't fall for speed. Fall for talent.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.